You're playing touch butt with that dork in the park.
Yuri Prochaska responds to all the trash talk coming from fellow light heavyweights Jamal Hill and Magomed Ankalaev. Yuri, who is scheduled to fight Jamal Hill at UFC 311 in the Intuit Dome in Inglewood, California, had some choice words to reply to all the criticism coming towards him.
Hello, time to say something after a long time. I'm really looking forward for my next fight. And Jamal, don't speak about my performances, fight IQ and all these things, because in your last fight you didn't show nothing really. And the same guy, same Ankalaev, in your last 3 fights you showed totally nothing. So stay on the ground. And okay, so let's see you 18th of January. I'm going to win. I'm going for win. Let's go. See you.
Ian Machado Gary released new training footage of him hitting pads with his Muay Thai instructor. Ian Gary was the only welterweight to step up and fight Shavkat Rakhmonov at UFC 310 as a late replacement after Belal Muhammad pulled out due to injury. Gary and Rakhmonov have trained together before, and both are being respectful as of now. But fight fans are excited to see 2 of the best welterweights fight, where the winner will take on Belal Muhammad.
One more round. That was very good.
In a recent appearance on the MM Arcade podcast, Robert Whitaker revealed that he had his bottom row of teeth removed. The former middleweight champion has struggled with dental issues since his teenage years, recalling that he hasn't been able to bite into an apple since he was 19. At UFC 308 on October 26th, Whitaker faced the unbeaten Khamzat Chimaev in the co-main event, where he sustained a brutal injury. Chimaev submitted him in the first round with a face crank, leaving Whitaker's bottom row of teeth pushed inward. It's a tough gig sometimes, but that's the business, Whitaker shared on Instagram following the fight. Big congratulations to Khamzat. He was the better man tonight, and that's all there is to it. I felt great, everything was on point, and I was ready. My jaw is fine, but my teeth got moved in. It's a good excuse to fix them properly now. Leon Edwards has finally spoken up about his plans to make his return to the Octagon. UFC fans began to wonder why Leon Edwards has been so quiet since his loss to Belal Muhammad at UFC 304. In a recent interview that was just released, the former welterweight champion revealed his plans to return to the Octagon to get his belt back.
My goal right now is to also get the belt back. I'd like to be champion again by the end of the year, next year, around this time next year. So just putting steps in place. I've lost a fight now in like 9 years. So I was getting used to that feeling again. I feel like I hate losing more than I love winning. There's not much you can do now, you know, just move on from that. You put it behind you, and for me, it's more about what's next and how do you get to the back to where you want to get to. My goal is to be 2-time world champion.
Rafael Fiziev, in an interview with Submission Radio, was asked about Conor McGregor's allegations, and surprisingly, the lightweight believes Conor McGregor is not guilty of sexual assault and believes the woman who accused Conor is lying.
See the news? Did you see the news this week about his court case with the civil trial?
I see some, but I don't believe for this shit. I think when people have a lot of money, like him, when he have money, when he have hype, when he have glory, all of this stuff, sometimes you shoot some woman, and this woman is like a bomb, you know. You just want to spend like some night with her, but she want to spend life. She want to fuck your life, you know. And I think he stay not on the good place and not on the good time. And the lady, yeah, I think the lady, she just going to report him because she wanted something from him. I don't believe for this stories like that, like he happens, because people, also like sometimes wanna lie because of money.
Former UFC heavyweight champion Francis Ngannou, in a recent interview with TMZ, stated that he claims title of best MMA heavyweight in the world after watching Jon Jones defeat Stipe Miocic. Francis said, "There's always that thought about a fight possibility when it's your division. It's a thing. You think about everybody, like how would I handle this person?" Francis told TMZ Sports. Everybody at that level has something, especially someone like Jones. Then you have to, what if it was me? What would I do? Ngannou has thought about how he'd mesh with Jones in a fight. While he considers Jones potentially the greatest fighter to grace the Octagon, Ngannou asserted that he's the best heavyweight in MMA at the moment. It would be a good fight for us. There's more into this, like legacy and everything. I mean, I can finish my career at some point, but it will always be great to know that, okay, you face that guy which is the best in this sport, to ever do this sport. Ngannou said, "Besides the fact that I still believe I'd beat him, I still believe John is the great fighter. As far as fighting is concerned, I think he's the best fighter." Ngannou continued. "Even though John, like for me, be the best fighter overall, I personally can't classify him as the best heavyweight of all time. Come on, man. He's established as a fighter, but not as a heavyweight." Ngannou added, "I claim that title of best MMA heavyweight in the world. I claim that title, and there's an opportunity to settle that. We can settle that once and for all." Khamzat Chimaev recently opened up about significant health challenges during an interview, revealing that he is missing half of his thyroid, which affects his immunity and makes him more susceptible to illness. "I get sick like everyone else," Chimaev explained. "I train hard and am constantly grinding in the gym. When you're always training like I do, your immunity naturally drops. Fans often approach me and they don't think about whether I might have an infection. Sick or not, I see them, hug them, shake hands, and if your immunity is down, infections spread easily. My thyroid issue is a big factor. Half of it was removed, and that has a strong impact. The doctors say everything is normal now, and it feels normal, but it's still a challenge." Chimaev also shared that doctors once advised him to stop fighting altogether, especially before his recent bout with Kamaru Usman. "In each fight, sometimes everything goes smoothly, and other times you face setbacks like illness. I've had 5 or 6 surgeries, 7 or 8 fractures. I've broken down many times. The doctors told me I wouldn't fight again, but I'm proving them wrong. Before the Usman fight, I didn't tell anyone about my struggles. I'm not the type to talk about such things." With Chimaev aiming for championship gold, his health issues could raise concerns for the UFC, especially if he becomes a headline fighter on the promotion's biggest cards. Only time will tell if these challenges will affect his career at the highest level. Conor McGregor's fiancé Dee Devlin has finally spoke up since he was found guilty. Dee took to Instagram and said, "Imagine a woman with her own boyfriend and child texting provocative pictures of herself to another woman's man with a family and a child on the way. This woman claims to know me, yet still went ahead and sent messages and pictures of herself over and over to my man, really." Whilst out on a 3-day bender texting excuses to her own child at home, where mommy is on Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, Sunday night into Monday morning, all while out of her face in a hotel room dancing around a hotel car park. What sort of woman are you? My sons will be warned women like you exist in the world. CCTV does not lie. I look forward the day the world will see the footage of you on that night and the carry-on of you, not a bother on you having the time of your life. This is the real evidence. Video footage no one knew was being taken in the moment, which you miraculously don't remember. To me, it looks like you're the one sexually assaulting in the lift. To me, it looks like everyone is trying to get away from you.